In this lecture, I'm going to teach you the next point, which is date objects. So in core JavaScript, we study the string objects, string methods in last lecture. The next part is date object. So the date object is used to work with dates and time in a web page. Suppose you want to do some of the work related to the date and time which is shown on a web page. So there are date objects are going to use. So date object are created with uh, date function, and there are four ways of instantiating a date. So there are four ways to use a date variable. So use it as just like this, where suppose d is a variable, then assign a value to that variable by using this function. Okay, so new date. So this type you can initiate the date variable, or the another one is new date in bracket milliseconds, or you can use any of the value, just like here milliseconds, then seconds, minutes, hours, days, month, year. So that type of value is used here. Suppose you want to declare that variable by using this value. Okay, so there are some methods related to the date function or the date object, that are, first one is get date. So this function is used to return the day of the month. So which date is here, is a return that is from 1 to 31. So which day is here? So that day is given here by using this get date, and date is from 1 to 31. So which date is today? That number is returned by, when using this method. Then another one is get day. Okay, so this method is used to return which day is today. So that values are from 1 to 6. Okay, then get full year. So all of you know about what is full year. So it returns the year in a 4-digit. Then get hours. So it returns the values from 0 to 23. Then get millisecond. Then get minute. Then get month. Then get seconds. Then get time. So by using the time, it returns the number of milliseconds since midnight. So these types of date methods are used here. So let's see how to use these methods in a program. Script. So see here. take the variable dt. I'm taking here dt. So you can use any of the name for the variable, just like d, dt, or any of the variable x, y, z. So say, see here. Okay, I'm using here only the function get date. Okay, so get date method is used here. Save it with a .html extension. And execute it. See, the date is 25, which is written here, where the value of the variable dt is assigned by using this. See this? This is the date, this is the year, this is the time, and this is the month. So here the variable which is used get date. So it returns the value 25. Okay, so I change this value to 19. Okay, today is okay. So let's see. See the value date is 19. Okay, so या टाइप मध्ये आपण हे व्हेरिएबल यूज करू शकतो. सपोज आय वॉन्ट टू यूज date. Then see, so year is mentioned here. Okay, so I'm share the another programs related to this on your group. So last string methods are completed, and the programs related to that I'm sharing with you on your WhatsApp group. Then the next methods are maths object. So math objects, that means the calculations, just like finding out the round figure of any number, then find out the maximum number between the particular range of the numbers, then minimum number from the two specified numbers. So that types of mathematical calculations are done by using this maths objects in a JavaScript. So let's see directly the program. Okay, so see, I'm taking here a variable is equal to, I'm taking here the value of pi. So I'm taking at math.py. Then document.write in bracket property value is which is a variable p underscore value. Okay, save this program and execute. Just change this name, math object. See this value of pi is 3.14 and something next. So this returns the value of the particular option pi. So to use any of the different mathematical calculations, these math objects are used. Then the next part is JavaScript function. So a JavaScript function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. So in different languages, functions are used, but the purpose of functions are same. That means to perform a particular task. So a JavaScript have a function and it executes this function when something invokes it. That means call it. ओके, म्हणजे जेव्हा ते फंक्शन कॉल केलं जाईल तेव्हाच ते फंक्शन काय होत असतं, एक्झिक्यूट होत असतं. So there is a need to call that function, that means invoke that function, and after that it executes this block of code which is written under this JavaScript. ओके, म्हणजे एखादं फंक्शन असेल आणि ते लिहिलं तरी सुद्धा ते जोपर्यंत कॉल होत नाही किंवा इन्वोक होत नाही तोपर्यंत त्या फंक्शन मध्ये लिहिलेला जो काही ब्लॉक ऑफ कोड आहे तर तो एक्झिक्यूट होत नाही. सो देर इज अ नीड टू कॉल as well as define a block of code in that function is necessary. म्हणजे जरी फंक्शन लिहिलेलं असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये काहीतरी ब्लॉक ऑफ कोड असला पाहिजे. सो लेट्स सी हाऊ दॅट फंक्शन्स आर युज्ड. See, I'm using here a head tag so you can easily understand what a program is. So see, here a function is going to declare function, my function. So this name is given here, so you can use any of the name for a function. So I'm taking a two parameters for it, that is a, b. So these are the two variables taken for that function. Then write a block of code in that function. So I'm using it here, a into b. So this calculation is done here, a into b. So this is a block of code which is written under this function, that is a into b. So that function is written separately, but that function is invoke or call it in the another code of line. So see, document dot get element by id in bracket demo, which is given an id to the paragraph tag. So here that function is called just like this, my function, and it in bracket assign the value to the parameters, that is value of a is 4 and value of b is 3. Okay, so here that function is called. Save it with .html extension. So see what are the answer. This id I'm writing it capital, so do it in small. I is capital and d is small letter. So just change this, then program is going to execute. See, this value is 12. So the value of a is 4 and value of b is 3. So it gives the answer as 12. See, this value is 12. Suppose I change this value to 4. Then see, just save this. Then check, the value is 16. Suppose I want to change this function a plus b. Then see the output, value is 8. So this function which is written here and that is called in this line. So that function is called in different programs at a time, or in different lines of code. एकच function हे different types ने काय होऊ शकतं, use होऊ शकतं. So here I'm taking this calculation, but there is another code is also here, which is same in different lines of code. So that function is used in multiple lines. So this is the use of function. या टाइप मध्ये फंक्शन काय केलं जातं, यूज केलं जातं. Then next part is array. Next part is array. So all of you uh, known about the array or not, I don't know, but array uh, is used to store a collection of data, but it is often more useful to think of an array as a collection of variable of the same type. So there are same type values are stored in the array. So suppose there is the values of the integer type, then that integer values are stored in an array having a value integer. So suppose I want to store the character values. So only the character values are stored in the character array. So one type of values or a collection of variables of the same type are stored in the array. त्याच्यामध्ये जो सेम टाईप असेल तर त्या सेम टाईपचा डेटा हा अरे मध्ये काय होऊ शकतो, स्टोअर होऊ शकतो. सो फॉर एक्झाम्पल दी अरे आर क्रिएटेड बाय युजिंग दिस. Suppose I want to store the fruit names in an array. So a variable is created having name fruits, or an array is created having a variable fruits. Then it is created by using like this. Apple, orange, then mango. So the same values are stored in an array having a variable name fruits. तर या टाइप मध्ये array काय करायचा असतो, क्रिएट करायचा असतो. So see the program of it. So I'm storing the values just like the number values. So there is no need to give the double quote for the numbers. So I'm using here one of the function of array. I'm going to calculate the length of the array. That means how many values are stored in an array. Okay. So it counts the values and return a number. So save this program with array.html. So see this, only 2 lines of code is here. Here array is declared with the values 10, 20 and 30. So this is the message which is print on a screen or a web page. And only the value is written here, which is array.length. So it calculates the array length, that is first, second and third, that is 1, 2, 3. So it returns the length of this array. So see this, it returns the length of an array is 3. That means only the 3 values are stored in an array. So I just change this value and save this program. Then refresh it. Just see the count is 5. Okay, so that type these values are used and stored under an array. Okay. So is there any problem related to this lecture? Then tell me. Okay. Otherwise, mention your roll number in a chat box.